Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. MyFXSoftware.com. We are trading the British pound against the Swiss franc. We're looking at the 1 minute chart here. And I get that that's the title of my video. And it's the title of my video because the brainwashed among us, they want this. In fact, this is all I see anyone doing on social media, especially live, like TikTok, certainly YouTube. They are all looking at a chart and they're watching the candlestick move up and down in real time. I would tell you what I can see when people are doing this. They're not in any trades. They're not in any trades. I'm going to show you the trades I'm in. I'm going to show you the trades I've closed overnight. And I can guarantee you I didn't look at one chart. I didn't look at one chart. And forget the fact that I have a software business where you can plug your account into my software and it just trades for you. In fact, I'll show you the exact main algorithm that I use. I'll show you the trades I'm in. I'll show you the trades that I took overnight. But I'll tell you this, or I'll give it to you this way. This is what I call, this video is, and you'll hear me say this a lot, this is a mind virus alert. This is a mind virus. Everyone is doing this. So if everyone's doing it, there must be a lot of people doing it, right? I don't know why. You tell me in the comments, why are people doing that? We're staring at a chart. Now, here's where it gets really weird. The moment you see someone, let's say you want to be a trader, the moment you see someone with a chart open like this, and this is just on my mobile device, you can see I can scroll back in time. This is real. This is real current pricing data. The moment you see them, let me get my trusty pen out here. The moment you see them start to scroll back in time a little bit and go, well, can you see the bottom was down here? This is where you should have placed a buy order because the price went up. I kid you not. There isn't a live Forex trading video chart watcher on the internet that doesn't at some point in their video scroll back in time. And you've heard me say this a lot, but I guess I'm just so tired of the lies and the brainwashing, is that they scroll back in time and will go, well, you can see here, this was the top. And it looks like the banks were faking you out up here. So if you had just recognized this pattern and did a sell trade, you'd be in business. Now, let's say that incorrect mind virus, let's say it's right. Maybe even let's say you believe it. My algorithm trades 28 currency pairs. There are 28 standard currency pairs and crosses. There are 8 currencies and 28 crosses. So we're looking at a cross right now, like I said, British pound, Swiss franc, GBPCHF. That's one of 28 or more. If you trade index and metals, you're probably trading a total of at least maybe 31, 32 pairs, okay? But for the purpose of my demonstration here, we're trading 28 pairs. This is one of them. If they are watching charts, if they are applying a strategy, maybe, like I said, the Fibonacci indicator on the screen, and they're taking trades based off of that. The number one thing I want to tell you is, are they doing it on all 28 other pairs? If they're not, are they truly maximizing their profits? Are they really trading if they're looking at one pair, one time frame, and using their Fibonacci strategy or some sort of random indicator? Are they really trading? I would tell you, they're not. They are not trading. They are, here's a technical term, they're bullshitting you. They're lying to you. They just are. And it doesn't make sense because of this one additional factor. Okay, so staring at one currency pair, one chart, one time frame, using an indicator, doing it live. What about this concept? It's the concept, and I'm going to prove this next, that if you are trading currency pairs, they are not moving in any sort of tradable manner 24 hours a day. I'm going to show you my trades, and I'll show you when they happened. I'll show you the exact time. You can see it. It's printed right on the screen. And in fact, if you want to go open up a chart on that particular currency pair that I point out, you can see that that's exactly where the price was. There's no manipulation here, but I will tell you this. If you really want to trade, you need to trade multiple pairs. There's 28 of them. My algorithm trades all 28. If you want to do that, you also need to trade at the times when the market is moving. When is the market moving? I'm going to prove this to you in real time. The market's moving typically at about 3 a.m. Eastern time, US Eastern time, when the London market opens. New York opens then at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And during that London-New York cross, London closes at 12 noon Eastern time. During that time is when the predominant amount of movement is done in the market. So here I am, it's 12:33 in the afternoon for me. When I'm looking at this live chart, you can see 12:34. It's right there at the top of my mobile device. There is not a lot of movement. And in fact, all of the trades that I'm in right now, and I could just hit this button real quick. These are the trades that I'm in right now. They are all just kind of sitting there doing nothing because there's just not enough market movement. London has closed. New York is open right now, but New York closes in just a few hours. Now I'm on Mountain Standard Time, so New York actually closes. We're nearly at the end of the New York session. I said that London closes at 12 noon, even though it's just after 12 noon for me. Again, I'm on Mountain Time, so I don't want to pick it apart too much, but let's look at a couple things. Let's go look at my profit and loss statement overnight. I'm going to click on the history button down here. That's my weekly. So overnight, I made $299.60. Now, here's what's crazy. Here's where people will run away from what I'm showing you. Because the other scammers on the internet, they're showing you that they're in 22 different gold trades all at once, and their total profit at that moment that they haven't taken profit on is $25,000. So when you see that, you're like, well, they must know what they're doing. No, what they know how to lie to you. You're just being lied to. This is real-time, real trades. So let's actually open up a couple of these. Let's talk about, I said GBPCHF. Let's scroll back here and let's look at my latest GBPCHF trade. We can look at this here. This trade opened, and here's how you can see. So the trade opened at this time right here, 10:20, and it closed at this time right here, 11:17. Okay, now these are server times. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'll show you my server time conversion chart. That'll wake you up on it. So this trade, this GBP Chief, took a $10.47 profit. It went off at 1000 hours, 10:20, and it closed at 11:17. So just under an hour it took to make that $10.47. Side note, my software is fully scalable to any size account. This is not the bid that you would get on your account. Your bid is unique to you. This is the trade that you would get on your account. My bid on this particular trade was 0.10. You can see it right here. That's $1 per pip. So we made about 10 pips, $10.47. Okay. But let's go look at the entry time, which was 1000 hours, and the close time, which was 1100 hours. So if I open up my server time, and server times are typically unique to you. Your broker and your server may be on different times. I just simply went and looked at what my server time was and compared it to my local time, so I can tell you this. So what did we say? We went into that trade at 1000 hours and we exited at 1100. So I went into that trade. For me, that was 12 midnight. What was I doing? Do you think I was staring at a chart? I was sleeping. I will guarantee you I was sleeping. In fact, to be technical with you, I was probably finishing up a movie, and I think I went to sleep around 1 a.m. But nonetheless, that's what I was doing. So when that trade closed at 1 a.m., I was out. I was done. I was not staring at a chart. In fact, there's not one trade in my profit and loss statement right here that I placed manually or watched a chart on. Like, why are people doing it? It's not even possible to match up with my results by you watching a chart and simply entering a trade. Why would you? Why would you? I talked about this hocus pocus indicator, the Fibonacci. It's absolutely hocus pocus BS. It really is. However, if you're in love with the Fibonacci, you certainly could turn that into an automated strategy frankly, all of these indicators, there's about one indicator that I would ever use, and I use that in my algorithm, in my automated algorithm, which, of course, self-serving, you can get access to at MyFXSoftware.com. Beyond that, like it says on the screen here, you can just go to my Telegram channel and you can see me posting these results every day, all day. Let's go do that right now. So here we are on my main channel. You can get access for free. And you can see here, I just post screenshot after screenshot after screenshot after screenshot of results. Look at this one. I said 2,036 today scalping gold. So if you click this, you can see this. You can see the actual trades. You can see what the price was. You can see the time that it closed. Like, absolutely, actually, you can see the time that it entered, and the time that it closed would have to be, you clicking on it. But nonetheless, these are all real-time trades. And I will guarantee you, I never looked at the chart. Oh, there's a trade that just came in. You can see it up there. My 10-pip day trader just took a CAD-CHF trade. Absolutely incredible. In fact, I'll show you that channel real quick. Here's my 10-pip day trader channel, just pushing out trades. Here's one. I'm giving you this for free. CAD Chief buy. Okay. Like, this is, it's this easy. I didn't look at one chart. And certainly there's no way, just to finish up this thought, certainly there's no way that I could, or you could, or anyone could watch 28 currency pairs on, say, the 5-minute chart in the middle of the night when all of the movement is happening. What are these people doing? What are they doing looking at charts? I think they want to build a community. They have no problem teaching you the wrong thing. They have no problem teaching you the wrong thing. Some of these people, you go to their Telegram channel and it's like tens of thousands of people are watching this. And it was someone, so that's why I call it a mind virus. It's so prevalent in the industry. Like what's wrong with these people? It's time to change the industry, to come into 2026. AI is running everything. I built websites for many, many years, got probably 25 years. And now I just recently built a brand new website for myself with AI. It's time to get out of the dark ages. The dark ages is watching grass grow, or watching a candlestick chart move. Like, what are you doing with your life? They call them day traders. Right? I'm not a day trader. I'm a trader. And if you were to ask me what time frame my algorithm trades, it trades when the market's moving, which is typically in the middle of the night. The biggest markets are London and New York. London opens at 3 a.m. Eastern. New York opens at 8 a.m. Eastern. And what are you going to do? Stay up all night? The moment I see a guy trading live at 3 o'clock in the afternoon watching a chart, I'm like, he's not a trader. He's a scammer. He's a liar. Either that, or he's a sheep, he or she, fellas and fellettes. He's a sheep. That person is a sheep following the herd. If you ever want to succeed in life, do not follow the herd. Do not take advice from people that don't have what it is you want. I'll tell you what, let's go look at some math here on my account. So whether you think my profit and loss statement down here, $299.60 so far today, that was all overnight. I think when I went to bed, I was up about $97, and I woke up this morning at just over $300 profit, and then I forced a loss on an older trade that I'm in, just like $30 loss, just got out of that. So let's look at the numbers here. So $299 a day, right? It's actually a little bit. That's probably the average. Average is probably around 400. We're in a slow market right now. But let's just click the button at the top that says week. So for the week, I'm up 2665.63. So let's go do some math. I'm not great at math. Let me pull up the calculator. So what do we say? 2665 for the week. 2665. Let's multiply that times 4. So 4 weeks for the month. That's 10,660 a month. That's incredible. That is incredible. That is basically on the current account that I have. I'm trading about $131,000. Guess what? If you're in my group, you can get a $100,000 account for $50 a month. And you can earn a percentage of profits. It is not a prop firm. There are no limitations. Prop firms, I'm not big on them. They have a 5% drawdown. The $100,000 account that you can get inside of my group for $50 a month, there is no drawdown limitations. You can trade anything you want. You can trade my automated software. You can use, I've seen some people do this, use my automated software. They connect it to a demo account, put it at minimum lot size, and when a trade comes in, they go ahead and manually enter that trade on their account. And when that one closes, they close theirs. Like it's simple. Now, that's manual. I don't know why you would want to do that if you don't have to. Everything that I trade, everything I'm showing you is 100% automated. So what is that? So that's basically, I think I did the math earlier. I think I did about 1 to 2%. So let's do some math here. So my account right now is about $131,800. Okay. So I'm going to do what is 2% times 131,800. Yeah, 2636. Isn't that what I just made for the week? I'll come back here and look. 26 back here, sorry, 2665. I'm literally making 2% a week. That's pretty conservative, but it is fully automated. I'll almost guarantee you there isn't a retail/day trader out there that is consistently pulling, let's say 2% a week. What is that, 4% a month? Sorry, that's 8% a month. And no guarantees. That's just what I'm doing. You plug into the software, get the same trade, do what you want with it. You bid more or less, that's where your percentage comes from. My software doesn't produce X percent. It produces X level of trades. Whatever your bid is, whatever your account size is, your bid related to your account size is how much you can potentially earn. That's just how it works. And this is a live account. This is a live account. It's the exact same $100,000 account that I can refer you to, just because it's what I use. I don't know why anyone wants to stare at a chart, let alone 28 or more of them in the middle of the night. Let's look at one more trade. Let's come on over here to my history. We'll go back to the day and pick any currency pair. I'm just going to grab something. Jeff. Let's look at the times on this one. So let's see. We opened at 0500 and we closed at 0800. Okay. So open at 05, closed at 08. Let's go to the time calculation here. So 0500, so that trade went off at 7 p.m. and closed at 10 p.m. What was I doing? Now, people love being bored watching charts tick up and down. Let me tell you how boring this is. At 7 p.m., I'll guarantee you I was sitting outside. It was about 112 degrees yesterday where I'm at. I was sitting outside, the temperature had cooled down, I was having a beer, and I was eating some pretzels and cheese, and I was watching the sunset while this trade took profit. Entered and took profit. I'll guarantee you. So, while everyone else is doing this, when you see the price moving up and down, like, yeah, you could put an indicator on the chart. I don't get it. What are you doing? If you're doing this, what are you doing? What's wrong? What went wrong in your life to where you believed that watching a candlestick chart move up and down has any sort of real world value to it, other than suckering people in and making them believe you know what you're talking about? Here's what they're doing. They didn't show you anything that I've showed you. They didn't show you any profit and loss statements. They didn't show any trades. Nothing really was going on. But here's what they do. I'm going to do it again, and we'll end right here. This is absolute batshit crazy. But when I point this out, you won't be able to unsee it. So we're looking at a chart. They're talking about some price action. I see this guy on TikTok, Mr. Black, the most annoying person I've ever seen in my life. The most arrogant, and I could be arrogant. I know what arrogance is. The most arrogant person. Go look him up, Mr. Black, trading live. He'll come back here and he'll do this. He'll look at the chart, he'll scroll back and he'll go, what happened here? What do you guys think happened here? So he gets people just pumping out bullshit into the comments. And he'll go, no, you're all wrong. This was bank manipulation. And I can tell that by this 3-wick move right here. This 3-wick move is institutional order flow. And because the institutions are ordering their flows and flowing their orders, this is when it was a perfect, oops, I just turned my phone sideways. This is when it's a perfect time. Perfect time for you to buy. Did you buy? You probably didn't, did you? Man, you should have bought right here, because what happened? What happened, everybody? When you bought here, the price went up, right? And you would have taken profit up here. Fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It's time to stop believing it. It's time to get out of believing these people that are just not showing you any results. And here's my results. $2.99 for the day. Don't feel like that's impressive. 2% for the week. Zero work on my part. Come on over to MyFXSoftware.com and either click the button to get started or click the button to go watch my boring grass growing results that I post on a daily basis to the Telegram channel. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. Certainly cost you a lot to watch one chart in the middle of the day when there's no movement and trade with some random indicator and do it manually. We are in the age of AI. I haven't done my own laundry in 20 years. I haven't cooked my own meal in at least 10 years. Like, all of this stuff, everything, and certainly with the advent of robotics and AI coming out, there will still be people looking at charts, watching the grass grow, and you'll know at that point they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea of their surroundings, and they're not traders. They are not traders. That's it. Same message, same video. We'll do this as often as we have to. Come on over to MyFXSoftware.com and just get out of the brainwashed state that you're in. I'll talk to you in the next video.